Yo, happy Canada Day, man. I know I'm a day late and a dollar short, but here we are. Hope you guys had a great Canada Day. Canada Day's been interesting this year because they said there's been this huge surge in patriotism as everyone is just kind of like elbows up and all that, rah rah Canada. And you get where it comes from. A lot of it's just like a protest to Trump, who's, when he started talking about annexing Canada, everyone's like, hold up. We love you Americans. We love coming down for the shop, and we love your entertainment and all that. But what you mean annexing? And we saw that during the last election. One of the big reasons that Carney won, and that we saw a 40-point liberal swing, was because of people thinking that Pierre's going to sell Canada short to the U.S. So the pride and sense of self of Canada is huge. And as Sikhs Canadian, man, Sikhs have always been proud members of the Canadian fabric, I guess, as you could say, serving in the military. I have cousins who serve in the military. Now, even at Nugget Kitchens, we have the soldiers walking along. And there's definitely a sense of like, hey, you should serve in the Canadian military if you're a Sikh. There's, Canada's given us so much. For parents of my generation who immigrated here in the 70s and 80s, a lot of it was fleeing and getting away from Indian prosecution, where India was just killing the Sikhs left and right. So the sense of, Canada being more home for a lot of Sikhs than even India is huge. But then Carney and Modi became friends this last month, and everyone's just like, dude, what is going on? And I'm gonna say it did sour things a little bit. Like, yo, dude, you're supposed to be on our side, and now you're cozying up to the guy who's trying to kill us and kind of like wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah, those guys. I don't know, but at the same time, I do consider myself Canadian. I do consider my family Canadian. I do consider our roots in Canada deeper now than they are in India. So it's kind of like, where we at, sir? I don't know. It's an interesting time. I think it's always interesting for different people, because I know Native Americans, they kind of have this, or the Indigenous, they have their whole feeling with Canada. That's a complicated relationship too. And I want to think that as Sikh Canadians, we, as politically involved as we are, as politically active as we are, as ingrained in the political system here as we've become, the relationship is still a bit kind of like feeling like we're guests, or at least that's my feeling this year. And I don't like that feeling at all, man. I remember growing up never having that feeling, but this little last few months kind of sometimes reminds me of that, because I have a friend saying, yo, Sikhs, we can enjoy Canada, but Canada will truly never accept us. And I hope that's not true to the same extent, but sometimes that's just the feeling you get. And that's just how I feel today. But I don't know. We'll wave the Canadian flag and we'll go rah rah Canada during the World Cups and all that kind of stuff. So it is what it is, I guess. But it is a beautiful place, man. I could never go anywhere else, man. If you go in the mountains, you go snowboarding, you embrace like nature, and you go hiking, you'll realize just how beautiful Canada can be. So, hey, it is what it is. Hope you guys are having a great time, man. Hope you guys had a great Canada Day. Hope your kids enjoyed the fireworks. But till the next one, peace.